Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Purdue's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Johnson looking to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's the pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Smith. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Hall. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Good, tough, physical running, driving through the defense on his way for a touchdown. I just love the pad level this guy plays with his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. He's just able to absorb contact and stay on his feet. Can't do it any better than that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Got it in the middle. It's Abram.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Nelson. Inside the 50. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Huskers are on the move. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Averill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The offense hasn't been able to get it done on 4th down. 0 for 2 so far. They'll try to turn that around here. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Just keeps slinging it. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. the incompletion. They go back up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Under fire. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Time to take a shot. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Brown has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. And they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Puts it out of the air. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Nelson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Nelson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They'll run the screen. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in. It's Averill. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find this.
He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll try to get the first through the air. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Red pass, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the move, it's Nelson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Hart. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He caught it. Touchdown, Purdue! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the ground game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback running on the draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him ran so successfully.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nelson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll go with a direct snap. Slithers into space. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. How about this free safety just being a football player and going and making the tackle?
Just playing free, right? Just floating around, floating around. He wasn't designed to blitz, but did a good job seeing the quarterback, going to him, getting him on the ground, and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Hall. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The inside handoff. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Finds his big tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. On the run, it's Hart. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Touchdown, Boilermaker! And the comeback is on. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here's a return from the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gonna let it fly. Pulls in the deep ball. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
To the air on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Smith. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll do it himself on the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes a connection. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 10 over Clemson.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this, probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Got a man, it's Smith. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. With the catch, it's Smith. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Averill. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Averill. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
4th down, got to have it here. Quickly complete. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
They go backwards on the play. Offense stop. Looking from
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout on the field. A tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. On the ground, it's Nelson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. He's got it. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package.
He wants to take the top off. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's Averill. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got